Welcome back to our Humble San Diego podcast. I'm Wesley here with Ryan, and this is Drop the Mic Quick Cuts, where we will be hanging out for a bit and discussing some pop culture news and recommendations without a film focus. What's up, Ryan?
What's up? How's it going?
Pretty
This
good,
is,
man.
I know we tried this before and it didn't work. The technology gods were not on our favor, but this is something different. It's cool.
Yeah. Little, I get to stare at your beautiful face for a few. I'm loving that Iron Claw foam hand.
It, it's awesome, right?
I need to get one.
$5, dude.
Uh, what do you have on the news front for this week, man?
So legitimately, the first thing I have in my news is the bitch ass Rock showing up at SmackDown. If you guys didn't know, he kind of showed up Friday at SmackDown. Cody cut a promo with Roman inside the ring, and Cody basically, essentially, it sounded like he gave up his spot at Mania for The Rock. The Rock came out. Um, Obviously, everyone was hyped inside the crowd. He got into the ring, shook Cody's hand. He said something to Cody, and um, Cody walked out of the ring, and they just had to stare down, and that's it. That's what all that kind of happened. And then they announced that there's a press conference, a live press conference in Vegas on Thursday. It's going to be streaming on Peacock. I think at like 5. Um, no one knows what it's about, but The Rock and Roman are there, so they think they're gonna officially announce it. But it's pretty shitty, dude. Like they did this 2 years of Cody's story, and they booked it. They even had him win the Royal Rumble again, and for him all just to say, "I'm still going after you." Not at Mania though. You know, even at Mania, he's pointing to Roman, and Roman's watching the Rumble from the Sky Suite, wherever. And after he won the match, he's pointing at Roman, telling him, "You, like you're next." Why do any of that if you're gonna have this happen?
Yeah. Do you think it had anything to do with Punk's injury and them just kind of shifting everything because of that?
So like supposedly Punk's injury was big. Like they were banking on having Punk there. Punk draws, and he was gonna main event. I don't know if he was gonna. He obviously it wasn't like his thing to win the Rumble, but him getting hurt, he can't try to go after Seth for that World Heavyweight Championship. So you could have that night one Punk and Rollins, and night two Cody and Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then apparently like Lesnar and all that dumb shit he is with Vince, kind of like Lesnar and Punk, they kind of like pigeonholed fucking WWE and the higher ups to be like, shit, we need some type of star power for Mania, but it's bullshit because like everyone wants Cody. Like that's supposed to be the main thing, right? Like, yeah, you want star power, but at the end of the day, like the fans who have been spending their money and investing in the storyline want fucking Cody to be the one to dethrone Roman.
Yeah.
And now like it doesn't even make sense. Like they have like a month of time to like do the story, which is there's no story. It's just The Rock coming back to face Roman, and it's not like The Rock's gonna win. Like The Rock cannot win. Roman has to win. If The Rock wins and it's for the belt, like he hasn't been there in years, other than we saw him at day one, and then now. But it's just bullshit, dude. I don't know. Hopefully, um, they're playing us. Hopefully, it's a fucking. They got something up their sleeve. About, what I was reading though, apparently, is that The Rock, since he's on the board of directors, he was super pushing for it, like really pushing for the match. And then I also read that him and I think his name is Brian Gerwitz. He wrote a book that I read. I think I read it a couple episodes ago about WWE, but he was like their longest tenured writer, and then head writer, like of all time. But after WWE, he went and worked. He's working for The Rock and The Rock's ex-wife for their production company, like doing like Young Rock and all this type of shit. And supposedly, like he's The Rock's right hand man on the board. And when The Rock's not there, I guess Brian's going to be there, kind of in the shadows, and they said that if anything ever happens to Hunter or Triple H, and they need to get rid of him, or they don't like where control's going, or creative's going, they're gonna kind of give it off, give creative control back to him and The Rock. Um, so I don't know, man. And then that guy Brian Gerritz tweeted like an hour ago saying that like you guys have no idea what's in store, basically.
Hmm.
So maybe they are pulling one over us. Maybe it's a triple threat, and we they get The Rock and we get Cody and Roman. But like his like, did you see that number that video was like in the hundreds of thousands of dislikes?
Yeah, it's like one of the most like disliked videos for them or something.
Yeah, and so apparently they're like monitoring the situation. But man, The Rock does not need it. This and it's true what everyone's been saying. This is what happened when we didn't go see Black Adam. It bombed, and now he needs something to do. And the Young Rock is done. Fast and Furious might be fucking over and done with. And Black Adam took a shit, and now the Rock's back to fucking taking main events from people. And it's funny because Punk fucking like he laid it out in his promo like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on Raw, right before the Rumble,
Hmm.
and the same thing happened to him. He lost his main event to The Rock 2 years in a row because they wanted to do that Cena Rock thing, and now he's doing it again. We'll see what happens, dude. I'm just not a fan of it.
Hopefully, like you said, it's a ruse, and we're gonna get something else.
Hopefully,
True.
hopefully. But and it's kind of shitty because what's being overlooked from that SmackDown is like the whole Bailey damage control
Hmm.
like storyline. It was some of the like it's probably the best storyline they've done since like all the bloodline stuff. Like that segment, I don't know if you saw it, that promo and everything Bailey did and cut was fucking awesome, dude. Like it was badass, and the way she went about it and everything. And now she's gonna get her title shot against Io. So I think that was overshadowed by all the Rock and Cody and Roman shit. But yeah, dude, this Mania should be good. We get Rhea defending her title, being all sexy. What else do I got? And some more WWE news. Hall of Famer Mick Foley has revealed that he's thinking of doing one more death match for his 60th birthday. And I think he had said that it's probably not going to be WWE because he wants it to be gnarly, bloody. So hopefully we get one more Foley match.
That's cool. That's a cool something to look forward to. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
he's has the capacity to do it still.
Well, he also said in the news bit that it'll give him like a motivation to lose a couple hundred pounds, like 100 pounds, couple hundred pounds,
Yeah, yeah.
because he's going to need to be in way better shape. But yeah, dude, that'd be awesome to see. Um, so Lana Haim, Tiana Taylor, Wood Harris, Shayna McHale, and Chase Infinity have all been cast in PTA's next film. They join an already fucking awesome cast, which includes Leo, Regina Hall, and Sean Penn. And I think they're already shooting that, like it's already filming up in Northern California.
Yep, yep.
So that's exciting. Taylor's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's a stellar cast, and I can't wait to see what it turns out to be.
What was his last movie? Was it Licorice Pizza?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we saw that together.
we did. They didn't let us hold hands, but we did see that together.
They were like, ew, this movie's gross. Just kidding.
In some news, I'm sure I don't know if you heard, but I'm sure you'll get a kick of because they're one of your favorite bands, if not the band. According to a new report, Talking Heads reportedly turned down $80 million from both Live Nation and Coachella to do a reunion show.
Whoa.
How much do they have to hate each other to fucking pass that up?
That makes I didn't hear about that. That makes me sad because I love them so much. But
I mean,
I can respect that though. You know.
I can respect it, but can you imagine if they headline fucking Coachella, dude? Like, I think I would definitely think about dropping the money to go see them.
It would be worth it, yeah. Imagine. I can't believe they said no. They're like, yeah, we got all this money from Stop Making Sense, fool. Leave us alone. Just go watch that.
It's wild, dude. um, so I got a couple more. Let's talk about that Long Legs trailer, dude, and all the marketing they've been doing.
Yeah, super cryptic, like Zodiac vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I think in the trailer that they just dropped, it definitely seems like they're hinting at some kind of satanic serial killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm in. I was already in just with the posters, to be honest, and then Mika Monroe and fucking Nick Cage, dude. Like
Yeah, I know, man. Dude, this is the year of Mika, dude. Her and then it follows this year too.
they follow, right? Is that
They
what it's
follow,
called?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. It looks good. All the fucking promos they've been doing, those little 10-second teasers they put out a couple weeks ago, and then the trailers. I mean, the posters they did, and now this trailer.
Yeah.
Um, I think more if this does well, I think we're gonna get something. We're gonna get this a lot more, like kind of not knowing, and I think that makes for a better movie experience too. Like walking into a movie and not knowing fucking anything, because
Yeah.
most of the time now we fucking know everything about the movie, or we can pretty much kind of guarantee what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
have
dude, I
to
can't wait.
nowadays you have to stay away because they spoil everything.
I will say this: if you're trying to stay away from anything with this movie, I know there's a quote that someone posted from Nicolas Cage like a while back. He was giving an interview and he was talking about this movie, and I from what I read, he spoiled a couple things. So like this was like a year ago, 6 months, a year ago. So I guess didn't know what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
But if you see any quote about Nicolas Cage and you see long legs in it, stay the fuck away,
Okay. I
because I
didn't.
heard it gives like, and it's like it pretty much gives up what the movie's about.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I already muted a lot of the things on Twitter, so that shit doesn't come up.
When does the movie drop?
The trailer doesn't say. I don't think I've seen anything. I want to say I thought I saw something March, but I could be wrong.
Because
We need something.
it keeps saying like coming soon, like or soon,
Yeah,
right?
we
Hmm.
need something soon because these first two couple months of, I know it's always like that movie wise, but I've been kind of dry, dude.
I don't know,
Until I think
man. You didn't go to see Night
I know I
Swim
need to see fucking Night Swim. That's like, but that's it. Like, there's nothing else that has come out.
Yeah, it's just old stuff that's still playing.
And then anyone but you, but I mean, I'm sure that'll be streaming somewhere. That looks good. And then Dune in next month, dude. We finally get it.
Yeah.
Did you see what Nolan said about it?
No.
About how he thinks that it's his. He said it's his Dark Knight, and that it's like it's Denny's Empire Strikes Back. What Nolan
Hmm.
said. Can't wait, dude. I was a big Dune hater when the first one came out, and then I saw it and I was blown away.
You're
Forgive
on.
me.
Never mind. Never mind, dude.
And then the last thing I want to talk about is that Beetlejuice poster we got, dude.
Yes.
We finally got something from the new Beetlejuice movie. It's probably one of the funniest fucking movie titles. Instead of Beetlejuice 2, it's called Beetlejuice.
I was really hoping they were going to call it that, and I didn't think that they would have the guts, and then they really did it. So that's fucking rad. It's
Yeah,
rad.
like the cast is great. Obviously Jenna. Um, Also, like we're like everyone is on board with it having to start with his number like finally being picked, right? Or him still waiting.
I would, yeah.
Like it has to start like that. But fuck yeah, dude, this year's gonna rock. We get Keaton again. Awesome. But that's all I got for my news. What do you got for us?
All right, let me see. What do I have? I also had the Beetlejuice poster, so check that out if you haven't already. It drops. Was it September 6th,
Yeah,
2024?
yeah. Supposedly too, there's that's one of the trailers for the Super Bowl we're gonna get. There's a rumor going around. So, I mean, y'all should be already watching the Super Bowl because the San Francisco 49ers are playing in it. Those are my babies. Um,
You think they're gonna
but
bring
yeah,
it home, or is the power of the Swifties too much? You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I always tell people being a sports fan like the way that I am and the way that I grew up, like my entire family's like this. It's like a fucking curse, dude. Like I'm already fucking having like my anxiety has been going to kind of higher and higher and it's only fucking Monday and the game's not for another literally a week. But it's gonna be a good game, dude. And we kind of if we do win, um, we kind of get to avenge. A couple years ago, we lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We haven't won a Super Bowl since the 94-95 season, dude, when we beat the shit out of the San Diego Chargers.
You just had to say that, huh? You just had to bring that up, man. All right. Wait, give me the tables, somebody.
um, yeah, it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, dude. So, and hopefully, and even though like it's like a fucking cultural phenomenon, like you have to watch a Super Bowl just for the fucking commercials and the movie trailers that we get, right?
Yeah,
It's something I try to do. I mean, being the sports fan I am, I'll watch it, and I'm watching it for the game. But I mean, that's half the fun watching it for the halftime show and all that extra shit.
who is performing?
Usher, Usher,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Moving on. Oh, R.I.P. to Carl Weathers, dude.
Yeah, man, that's fucking sucks.
He was 76. Um, he's been in a bunch of shit over the years, but
Mm-hmm.
I think that we know him from as Dylan, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
original Predator. Great character actor. He's in the new Mando show, and then of course Apollo Creed.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to point this out since you brought up the Chargers. He was San Diego State alumni. So very, very tragic stuff. He will be missed, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, it sucks, dude. I think I saw one of his last like social media posts. He said he was like directing something or like in the process of doing something like that. So I know I haven't read anything on what the cause was, but it seemed like it was kind of sudden.
Yeah,
So maybe it was.
they probably haven't. Um, they probably won't tell us for at least a few days, right? Takes a bit of
Mhm.
time. Crazy shit, man. Not Carl. Moving on into some lighter news, some cool news. Apparently, Brad Pitt has officially joined the cast of the new and last, supposedly, Tarantino film. It's called The Movie Critic, I believe. And it's based on the life of a real life movie critic who never really got famous, but I guess he would write movie reviews for like a porno magazine or some shit like that. That's the premise.
Hmm. That's news to me. I knew it was called The Critic, and I knew it was about a movie reviewer, but what the fuck is he cooking up? How do you make a movie out of that? How do
Uh,
you make a 2 hour and 47-minute movie? Because I know that's what it's going to be
mm-hmm,
out of
mm-hmm.
that.
Apparently, it's still going back into the 70s because he's obsessed with that time, right? And it's based on somebody who actually existed. And so I guess Tarantino used to load vending machines with like porno magazines or some shit. And that's how he found this critic. And I guess it made some kind of impact on him if he's now making a story about this dude.
Hmm.
But
You know,
yeah.
it'd be awesome since this is his last one, to kind of bring back some of his OG players.
Yeah,
Maybe
Harvey
bring back
Keitel.
Harvey Keitel, maybe Samuel Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
It'd even be cool if we get like a Travolta cameo.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, but we
I know
shall see.
I've mentioned it a lot of times, and I've asked you, but what's your favorite? Tell the people what your favorite Tarantino movie is.
It's Inglorious Bastards all day. I just, um, I think that that's like the most excited I've been for one of his films, just because of the premise and what it means. And it was just, it's a perfect, it's a perfect movie, man. What is your favorite? I think I know because we've talked about this before, but tell the people out there, so I'm not hogging the mic.
Jackie Brown, dude. Jackie Brown is my favorite. Yeah, dude. Too, it kind of reminds me of my parents because my parents like that movie too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, can't fucking beat that movie. I have a soft spot for Hateful Eight just because Walter Goggins and fucking Kurt Russell are the best.
Yes.
I really like that, and I know that's kind of maybe like a dark horse when people talk about Tarantino is that movie. But yeah, dude, Jackie Brown is my shit.
Jackie Brown, dude. Does it get
Fucking
any better?
Cambria.
I still got to try some Pam's coffee. Uh, what else do we got? Oh, probably the most interesting news that we're going to talk about tonight. There's a big rumor going around that Spyglass is eyeing three directors to helm Scream 7. These three directors are Jamie Blanks, known for Valentine and the original urban legend, Robert Rodriguez, known for The Faculty, of course, in Planet Terror, and then John Himes, known for Alone and the new Sick film from 2020, I believe. Who would you like to see take on this project, if it even happens?
First, I'd want them to pay Melissa and Nev and bring them both back.
Okay.
But I think all three of those kind of have those first two are kind of maybe some like try to bring fans in. Obviously, with Robert Rodriguez,
Yes.
because I know a lot of fans, were pissed off of what they did and how they treated Melissa, and um, I'm pretty sure that's their way of trying to get people back on board with it. And then bringing, I mean, Valentine is a underappreciated, I think, 2000 slash. I know a lot of people don't like 2000s horror movies, but it's decent. It's cool, and then with Sick, there's some familiarity there because what's his name wrote it, right?
Kevin Williamson. Yep.
Kevin Williamson wrote it, so um, I don't know, man. I wish I wish the fucking people weren't douches and we just got the original movie they're gonna plan with the entire cast. But it'd be cool for Robert Rodriguez to take a stab at a slasher like that.
Yeah, because everything that he's done in the past couple years is like what he did Alita Battle Angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Rodriguez. Did he do Predators, or did he just produce it?
Ooh. Did he do Predators? I think he did. Let me see. Weren't they trying to bring Alita back?
Bring who back?
Uh, um,
Oh yeah, the Battle Angel. Yeah,
yeah.
they're trying to do another one because James Cameron has his hands in that as well. Your favorite.
Fuck James Cameron. uh, Predators has a 65 on Rotten. That's not that bad.
It's a good movie.
No, he did not. He did not direct it, so he probably produced it.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I haven't seen Sick either, and I heard. I think you said it was good, right? And that's what all I've heard was it was pretty good.
Yeah, Sick is pretty good, and it's pretty unpredictable. I liked it a lot. Um, I wonder who they're gonna go with. It would be awesome, like you were saying, going back to what you were saying, Rodriguez, doing because he hasn't done anything like this in a long time. So it would be cool to see him kind of go back to something early that he did.
Yeah.
But
What
also,
was it?
there's a lot of tension here with this and fans and how, like, I wonder how everybody is going to react to whoever is announced. And, and I was telling you, was it yesterday or the day before, that supposedly the new script is already written.
Yeah.
If that's true, then they have to have secured some stuff that we don't know about, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Either they already picked who's going to direct it, or if they, Nev coming back or something like that, or um. But yeah, there has to be something going on if they're trying to like get this thing going as fast as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Also, Robert Rodriguez, I just looked it up. He directed. I haven't seen it. Hypnotic with Affleck.
I haven't
I
seen
think it
that
was on.
either.
I think it was on Apple,
Oh,
or it's on Peacock. It's on Peacock right now. But yeah, Hypnotic with Ben Affleck. It came out last year.
interesting. Oh, Ben. Uh, all right. Moving on into some other horror type of news. A new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is in development, and the title will be The Texas Chainsaw Legacy, where I guess the premise is going to be like a gated community in rural Texas comes face to face with the Hewitt family. What are your thoughts on this? Are you excited? Did you like, now that the last Netflix one has been out for a while, do you still like it?
I watched it. I think I watched it a couple times. I think I watched it sometime, like just I put it on last year, kind of just as background noise, and I still enjoyed it, dude. I know we're in the minority, super small minority. I think there's some dialogue in it that's kind of doo doo, and maybe a couple character choices, but the kills are good, dude. That bus scene is fucking awesome. Still, one of the better kill scenes in a while we've gotten. Um, but yeah, dude. I mean, if we get another Leatherface and we get Leatherface on the big screen again, is always is a plus. I wonder if they're gonna continue like it's first one and then that last one on Netflix, and then I wonder if this is gonna be like the third one, or is it just gonna kind of retcon it again and go back to 74 and then to now, or 74,
I,
73,
in,
72.
Now I don't remember. It might be 70. I want to say 74.
73, because didn't it just do like a big anniversary?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, interesting. I mean, the premise is cool. Maybe Leatherface is gonna go. Um,
Hopefully they do continue this last one, because isn't there like a mid credit scene or something with him
yeah,
in the house? He went back
yeah,
home.
he went back home. Um, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully too, we get it on the big screen. Like, I think that's another thing. Like, it would have made money if they would have released that in theaters. I think the theaters already opened up already, right? Because it came out in 2022.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it would have made decent money, dude. I think a lot of times with those types of movies, they think that it's not. But I mean, the last,
No, because you get all of the hate watchers. They're still going to go see it.
yeah, they're still gonna go see it. And can you imagine seeing that in a packed theater? That bus scene on the big screen, dude, would have been fucking awesome.
Or the end.
Uh,
The end is
or the
pretty
end too.
fucking
The end
crazy.
would have been, yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean, like we always talk about, dude. I think that's another. I think we're in another age of golden age of horror movies. So it's a good time.
Hell yeah. uh, and to round off my news, I wanted to give a big shout out to the late filmmaker George A. Romero. It is his birthday today, so happy birthday, George, from beyond the grave.
Damn. Kind of made me sad because I forgot he had passed away.
For anybody who doesn't know, he is, what would you say, the godfather of the zombie genre, right?
Yeah.
Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead. Um, what else did he do? He did, was it Monkey?
Yeah.
Monkey Shine?
Monkey. Man. How long ago was it that he passed away?
I could be, I want to say 2016, 2017.
Yeah. 2017.
Yeah.
Where is it? What's your favorite?
My favorite film?
Monkey Shines. Yeah.
It is a shine. Okay. My favorite probably gonna say the OG Night of the Living Dead, dude, just because it broke down so many walls and the even just the social commentary in there alone is like
Mm-hmm.
so gutsy and especially for the time, and I felt like he was always really great at doing that, like the subtext in horror, and getting away with all of these things and kind of critiquing society in America in a lot of ways,
Mm-hmm.
and it just made for very fascinating watches. And he's somebody who got me really into the horror genre. Um, I think I remember. I've been a big fan of movies and collecting movies for a long time, but I think one of the first, when I made the transition from VHS to DVD, right? I think my first DVD was a fancy, like slipcover, brand new copy of Land of the Dead. I went to see Land of the Dead by myself when it came out because I was all, fuck yeah, this trailer. He hadn't done anything in a long time at that point. Um, and then when it came out on video, I picked that up, and that's kind of started my DVD collection. What about you, sir?
I think Night would be my favorite as well, just because of all the reasons you said. Um, it was my first Criterion I bought. The Criterion cover artwork is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
If you don't own it, go and pick it up. Um, yeah, man. Happy, happy birthday, George.
you were missed, even still. All right, man. Weekly recommendations. What do you got?
I don't got much. I did start that that love in WWE, the Bianca and Montez.
Oh,
It's fun, dude. It's cool. If you like reality TV, if you like, even if you don't like wrestling, it gives you kind of some insight into that world. And Montez, I fucking love Montez. He's hilarious. But check it out. I think all the whole season is streaming on all the episodes are streaming on Hulu already.
okay.
Um, yeah, I dug it.
Very, very nice. Just that one then?
Just that one, dude. I haven't really watched anything, and I have a couple things on my my list, but I continue to go back to just binge The Office every fucking.
Do 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 do
I keep
do.
on saying I'm gonna watch The Holdovers, and I don't.
Come on, man.
I know there's something else on I think Peacock.
You have a lot of stuff to watch, like
I know,
Priscilla, for example. You
which is coming to
Max.
Max, I think.
Yep. So now you're not going to have any excuses. All right. I have two for you. One is a music rec. I'm sure you know what it's gonna be. SZA. She released a new set on what is it, Apple Music Live it's called, and there is it's a 20 song live set. They have the video version, and then they have the audio version if you want to bump it in your car or something. Very good live performer, and she has a band backing her. So check that out because it is awesome if you like SZA. And then I wanted to also say congratulations. Tonight was the Grammys, and
Mm-hmm.
she walked away with three of them. I think she won for Best Pop Duo Group Performance with Ghost in the Machine with Phoebe Bridgers. Crazy shit. And then Best R&B Song for Snooze. And then Best Urban Contemporary Album for SOS. So, sweeping.
Yeah, dude. I heard. I heard. I still need to check that out, but it's a good album, dude. It's much deserved. Paramore, I think, won a couple. I think they won. They know they won best rock album, which is
Did they
like.
show up?
I don't know if they showed up. No, I don't know if they did. It's a good. I don't think I saw anything with them on it. Or like them walking the red carpet, but who knows with those fools? They're probably fighting again or mad that Haley sounds fucking awesome on that Talking Heads cover.
I was waiting for you to bring that. Okay. Yeah, check that out if you haven't.
Look it. I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna ruffle some feathers a little bit, but I don't know if I can kind of trust you if you don't like Paramore. I'm sorry. There's just that. There's just me. There's just out, and I know. I know we have people close to us, friends maybe, family that don't like that band for some reason.
Yeah.
But dude, there's like a couple artists that I like. You, it's like kind of a little weird if you don't like them. They're just so fucking good, always consistent. They always put out consistent ass fucking albums. Their last two albums have fucking been so great. Obviously, with them winning Grammys. But yeah, dude, that album is good, or that song is good, and I can't wait for that album, especially with all those different types of artists um, on it.
Also, speaking of Talking Heads, you can listen to the Stop Making Sense audio companion album streaming now as well for anybody who is interested in that. And then that documentary, the 4K Blu-ray pack, should be coming out in May, I think, the physical. So
A24, give us both albums on vinyl, by the way. Give us the cover and give us that fucking album.
yes, yes, yes. Please. We're members. I mean, you got to listen to us, right?
Right, A24. Dear A24, we are AA24 members, and we would like physical copies of the music side of Stop Making Sense.
Don't make us flash our cards here, because we got them. We got our membership cards.
It's like I have like four cards in my wallet. It's my ID, my fucking medical card, my debit card, and my A24 membership card.
You know, just in case you gotta go X Files. You know. Excuse me, sir. Do you know who I am? Do you know who
Excuse
I
me,
am?
do you not understand that I'm a big cinephile and that I have this fucking card that says I am?
Oh man. All right. And then wrapping up my recommendations, I've been binging Griselda on Netflix, and it is fucking good, dude. I'm gonna be honest and say that I've never been a really big fan of Sofia Vergara, but this is a like career-defining role for her. Like the amount of effort and time that she spent in this, to change her accent and the prosthetics and the makeup and her acting. It's like the first really powerhouse performance that I've seen from her, so far. And this has definitely made me a fan with everything that she had been, involved with in this project. Definitely for fans of, if you like the Narcos shit, that style of entertainment, you're going to love this if you haven't already watched it. Um, Incredibly gripping, crazy, scary shit, man.
I gotta check it out. I heard it's good.
I can see
Yeah,
why.
it's good.
I was going to say, I can see why Sandy binged it without you because it's addicting. It's so addicting.
I'm gonna bring up old shit, fool.
Hey, I'm
I
sorry.
lost. We fought for like 2 days on that shit, bro.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. No, we didn't.
I was like, wow, that's.
But I will say this. Like I don't know like all for all the listeners, but like when we watch stuff, like or if we want to watch something, like we'll ask each other, like, "Hey, I want to watch this. Do you want to watch it with me?" And if she doesn't, then I'll watch it. And the same vice versa. If she asks me something, "Oh, do you want to watch this?" I'll be like, "Nah, I'm cool. Like, go and watch it." She didn't fucking ask if I wanted to watch that. She just assumed that I didn't want to watch it because it was her and what the story was.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. That's why I made her sleep with the dog a couple nights ago. No, but yeah, dude, I want to check it out. I've heard good things. It's kind of crazy how I've seen like the trailers and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy how like your what you're talking about kind of like it looks career defining,
Yes.
and hopefully it kind of opens the door for her too, that she can fucking act her ass off.
Yeah.
And I'm sure award season next year she'll be all over it. So yeah, dude, I gotta check that out.
Definitely you won't be you're not going to be disappointed. I promise you that. It is the most gnarly shit, especially thinking about it from the fact that it really happened. You're like,
Yeah.
I love the quote that the show opens up with on the first episode. It says, "The only man I was ever afraid of was a woman named Griselda Blanco," and it's fucking Pablo Escobar.
That's an awesome quote.
Yeah, so check it out, Griselda on Netflix right now. Stream it. Give it your time. You'll love it. What else, dude? Did you have any closing thoughts?
Hmm. Not really. No. Hopefully, everyone likes seeing our faces because I'm sure we'll do this. We'll continue to do this. Um, you have fucking Ninja Turtle curtains, and I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Yeah, custom made for me too.
Damn, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking special. Also, I think I got you that beanie, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, you did. I put it on purpose.
Mhm. I
Gotta.
remember. I think that was the year. That was the year that they were doing all the fucking Curse of Michael Myers shit. This year was all fucking Halloween 2 shit everywhere. Like they had a Halloween 2 inflatable. Like what the what? That's the most random fucking Halloween to do.
You know why they do that, right?
I don't.
Because
Why do that?
I know why. It's it's the licensing to make merch for those movies is the cheapest. So
Oh,
that's why you'll see like Curse or H2O or all of these like the same movies. It's because it's cheaper to produce to get your hands on the rights to those movies for some reason.
we need fucking Resurrection merch. Hopefully that's next year's pick.
Just like of a shirt of Buster Rhymes. Trick or treat, motherfucker.
Oh man, it was like also if you haven't listened to that episode, go back. We that was an episode we did a couple years ago where we just shit all over that movie, but it was a good in theory it was a good like Michael Myers Halloween like story. You know, it being doing that thing with the reality TV, but it did not hit the mark.
Yeah, it's just like we said last episode about um Jumper. It's like in theory that's a great concept, but the execution just was like laughable because you're like, yeah, this doesn't translate at all. Like it should have been a fucking video game or something, and then it would have been cooler, probably.
I think they did make a video game. I swear I remember vividly that PS2
Really.
cover. I'm pretty sure they made a fucking movie, a video game. I'm pretty sure.
And I hear we're getting a Halloween video game, final, like an official one, finally, supposedly.
I don't know, man. I want it to be story driven because these games that I mean, like we played a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Mm-hmm.
but from what I hear, um, the player count has like fucking dipped into like only like the thousands playing.
For Texas.
Yeah. Like apparently, like the big like group of people that were playing it, they're like kind of fed up with the fact that there hasn't been any like there's not enough like patches and fixes and like content for it, which is something they kind of promised in the beginning. I know in the beginning they were doing that like you know they were doing upgrades and fixes and patches, and now the community is kind of um, pissed off because they really haven't spent a lot of time on it, doing updates and things like that. So like the player count has gone down a lot.
That's sad, but we're a part of that because we haven't played. So
We are a part of that, and it's good. Like it's out of all those types of games, it's probably my favorite. It's super easy to pick up. It's not difficult. We usually play the family, but it's pretty easy to play both. It's not like fucking Dead by Daylight where you're kind of fucking you have to unlock a bunch of shit and fucking upgrade all your shit and be playing a lot to be doing that.
mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, so hopefully the Halloween game is good.
Just give us something like the quarry. That's what I want.
And John Carpenter is like this big video game nerd.
He
I know
is.
he doesn't want anything to do with it anymore, but come on, bro, throw us a bone just one more time. That would be awesome, like Corey style.
Yes, yes. I think story based. We have enough of this shit. We're getting the killer clowns from outer space fucking multiplayer soon, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, don't oversaturate with that these platform shits. What else? So coming up on the show, we're which I think it's going to be for next week. We're in February, and we're just like maybe 2 weeks out from Valentine's Day. So I thought it'd be fun to revisit a little slasher film that we have already talked about early on this episode. From Jamie Blank's Valentine, right? We got
Yeah.
Marley Sheldon, fucking Denise Richards, David Boreanaz, aka Angel. Um, it's it's a good movie. I think it's an acquired taste, that one. But it's cool
Mhm.
because you don't have a lot of horror movies for that holiday, right? I think
Yeah.
you have that, and then you have My Bloody Valentine, and that's it.
Yeah, that's really it. And you have the shitty My Bloody Valentine 3D.
We don't talk about that.
But yeah, like I said earlier, dude, it's a decent fucking slasher movie, and I think a lot of people kind of overlook it because it's part of that 2000s fucking dumpster fire. But there's some gems in that, and I definitely think that's one of them.
Yeah, we'll get more into it in the show. I don't want to take away or get too involved, right?
Hmm.
As much as we would like to.
Hmm.
But yeah, dude, that cherub mask rules all day.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. It's badass. I like that fucking the what is it? Shout Factory artwork.
Oh yeah, Devin Whitehead, I think,
Yeah.
of Cavity Colors did that.
Hmm.
Pretty dope. I have the one Comic Con they were giving away buttons for the different Scream, what is it? Yeah, Scream Factory, Shout Factory artwork, and
Hmm.
that Valentine. There was a Valentine button on there. Pretty dope.
Aren't they? Isn't there like news on them maybe bringing it back? Like a sequel?
You know, I've been seeing a lot of comments about a sequel, but haven't seen anything official. So maybe you know something I don't
We'll do our investigations
on the
this week, and
interwebs,
then
right?
yeah, and then we'll get back to you guys.
But I'm excited because I feel like that old episode that we did, I was a little mad. I wasn't happy with the outcome of that show. So it'll be cool to go back and do something I could be more proud of. So we're gonna talk about Valentine next week.
Oh yeah.
Anything else before we get out of here, man?
No, everyone be safe out there because I know the entire state of California is going to be fucking drenched the next couple days.
Oh yeah.
So if you get any alerts on your phones, flash floods, stay indoors and be safe. Don't be a fucking idiot like driving your Tesla through the streets of San Diego all flooded and shit.
Going paddle boarding on the freeway, something like that.
But yeah, we can't wait for the Valentine's episode and can't wait for Chris's episode to drop.
Oh yeah, Sexy Beast still coming.
It's coming this week. Also because I haven't seen it, and I think that's going to be something I'm going to sit down and actually watch before I listen to
Oh yeah, you're gonna. It's fuck. It's a crazy movie, dude. You're gonna be like, how did I never see this? This is amazing.
it.
uh, uh, if you're wondering who we are and why we have video going, uh, we operate out of San Diego, California. We go by Drop to Mike. That's Ryan. I'm Wesley.